Darren, two things that I'm reading a lot about, hearing a lot about, and it takes me back to my days when I was a lender a long time ago, many moons ago. But I've heard about 50-year mortgages. So I'd love to get your thoughts on that. And then portable mortgages.
That's the new topic.
Yeah. So expound a little bit, open your brain up and let us know a little bit about what those are.
Unfortunately, either I missed the phone call or the administration didn't call to get my advice or my opinion.
Right.
But my opinion is in a stable market, even in a stable market, the average life of a mortgage loan is around 7 years.
Right.
The investor is getting their interest regardless. Very few people hold their mortgage for 30 years.
So what I was going to say, what you mean by that is people take out a 30-year mortgage because that's what they're conditioned to take out. But on average, every 7 years, that's paid off because they've sold their house or they've refinanced, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Or they win the lottery.
Right.
Which I probably will never, but possible. Portable mortgages is just like a assumable mortgage. I don't know if the administration is talking about the assumption of that mortgage, but a portable mortgage where I assume they're discussing, we'll release the deed on this, on 123 Main Street. It will secure that portable mortgage, that mortgage note holder. That collateral now is 354 Main Street.
Okay.
So they just moved the collateral from A to B.
Okay.
Great thought process.
Are they products that you think, if you were a betting man, do you think we're going to see either one of these things, or is this just talk?
I think it's talking points, to be
Okay.
honest with you. But I may be proven wrong by tomorrow morning or by the time this is put out in the public. I may be wrong.
Well, while we're on the topic of social talk and social media bullet points, give me your thoughts on long-term historical average mortgage, because I remember buying my first house at 6.5%. That was a good interest rate at that time. I could have done cartwheels in my yard because I got a great interest rate, or at least I was told I got a great interest rate. My parents bought their first house, I think 16.5%. And at the time, that was a good interest rate. Well, 6.5 to 16.5, that's a big spread. What's a good interest rate, dear? What is a good interest rate? What's a bad interest rate?
A good interest rate provides you an opportunity to buy the home that you want to live in. It's better than paying rent. A bad interest rate is you're upside down and you're going to get foreclosed on.
Okay.
I remember I had the power of the pen when I owned my mortgage company prior to 2008. I remember strutting down the hall because I closed my mortgage, my personal mortgage. I had the power of the pen at 6.25.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at 6.25 now.
Right.
But unfortunately, the population is coming off of a interest rate high because it was, when I say interest rate high, I'm talking about an emotional high.
Sure.
Because rates were so low. We'll never see the threes again. Not in our lifetime.
No more twos or threes?
I don't believe that.
I don't think so.
I don't. So, a 6.25 rate is a great time to buy. And again, buy now, refinance later when rates drop.
Perfect.